Leo Daily Horoscope for May 18, 2025. The cosmic energy surrounding you today, dear Leo, is particularly potent as the sun continues its journey through grounded Taurus, creating a dynamic square aspect to your fiery natal position. This planetary configuration illuminates your 10th house of career and public reputation, making this a pivotal day for professional matters and long-term aspirations. The morning begins with the moon in analytical Virgo, forming a trine to Mercury in your fellow Earth sign Taurus. This alignment sharpens your mental acuity and enhances your ability to communicate complex ideas with remarkable clarity. For Leos involved in presentations, negotiations, or important meetings, your natural charisma is amplified by an unusual precision in your thinking. Your words carry weight today. Use them wisely and deliberately. Venus, currently dancing through the intellectual realm of Gemini, brings a fascinating social energy to your 11th house of friendships and community. This placement suggests unexpected connections may form today, particularly with individuals who challenge your thinking or expose you to novel perspectives. A chance conversation could spark a brilliant idea that has long-term implications for your career path. Be receptive to input from those whose expertise differs from your own. Mars, the planet of action and drive, is positioned in Cáncer, activating your 12th house of the subconscious and spiritual matters. This creates an interesting dynamic where your most powerful moves may happen behind the scenes today. Your intuition is heightened, and you may find yourself drawn to reflection before taking decisive action. This isn't typical for your fire-dominant personality, Leo, but today's cosmic weather favors the strategic lion who plans before pouncing. Jupiter, now in Gemini, forms a supportive sextile to your sun sign, opening doorways to expansion through intellectual pursuits and communication. This aspect brings a sense of optimism and possibility, particularly regarding how you position yourself within groups and organizations. There's potential here for reaching a wider audience or joining forces with like-minded visionaries who recognize your unique talents. Saturn's position in Pisces continues to bring structure to your 8th house of shared resources, intimate connections, and transformation. This ongoing transit asks you to approach financial partnerships, investments, and deep emotional bonds with maturity and careful consideration. Today, Saturn forms a subtle but meaningful aspect with the Sun, reminding you that sustainable success comes through patience and thorough groundwork. Uranus in Taurus may bring unexpected developments in your career sector today. Stay flexible and ready to pivot if circumstances suddenly shift. What initially appears as a disruption could reveal itself as an opportunity for innovation and leadership qualities that come naturally to your Leo spirit. Neptune in Pisces casts a dreamy influence over your sector of intimate connections and shared resources, potentially blurring boundaries in close relationships. Be mindful of keeping clear distinctions between your resources and others, especially in business partnerships or financial arrangements. Your generous heart sometimes leads to overextending yourself. Pluto, having recently entered Aquarius, continues its slow transformation of your 7th house of partnerships. This powerful placement suggests that relationships of all kinds, romantic, business, and close friendships, are undergoing profound evolution. Today, you may gain insight into power dynamics that have been operating beneath the surface of an important connection. The North Node in Aries aligns favorably with your Leo energy, encouraging bold self-expression and authentic leadership. This nodal position supports your journey toward becoming the most courageous and heart-centered version of yourself. Today may present an opportunity to step into a leadership role that feels both challenging and deeply aligned with your true purpose. For Leo creatives, this day holds particular promise as the cosmic alignment supports the translation of abstract concepts into tangible forms. Your artistic expression carries emotional depth and practical appeal simultaneously, a rare combination that could attract attention from influential figures in your field. Regarding your physical vitality, The Mars-Neptune square suggests paying attention to your energy levels and respecting your body's needs. Lions tend to push through fatigue, but today calls for balanced exertion and adequate rest. Your heart and spine areas, traditionally associated with Leo in medical astrology, may benefit from gentle stretching or therapeutic movement. Financially, the day favors careful planning over impulsive decisions. With Mercury in your career sector forming a trine to Pluto, conversations about money, especially regarding professional compensation or investment opportunities, could yield powerful insights. Your ability to articulate your worth is particularly strong today. In love and relationships, Venus in Gemini brings a flirtatious and intellectually stimulating energy. For attached Leos, engaging your partner in stimulating conversation strengthens your bond. Single Leos may find themselves attracted to someone who challenges their thinking or introduces them to new ideas and social circles. Either way, authentic connection through meaningful exchange is highlighted. As the day concludes, the moon shifts into Libra, bringing a harmonious energy to your third house of communication and local environment. This lunar position soothes any tensions that may have arisen during the day and supports peaceful resolution through balanced dialogue. Your most productive hours today are likely to be between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m., when the Sun-Mercury conjunction is at its strongest, enhancing your executive function and decision-making capacity. Use this window for your most important tasks or conversations. The color gold, naturally associated with Leo, serves as a powerful energetic support today, reinforcing your confidence and authentic self-expression. Incorporating this hue into your attire or environment can subtly enhance your natural leadership presence. Remember, dear Leo, that while the stars create the weather, you choose how to navigate the day. Today's configurations offer a powerful opportunity to align your natural charisma and creative force with practical, sustainable action. The lion who paces themselves strategically today will roar most effectively tomorrow. On May 18, 2025, Leo experiences a fascinating configuration of planetary energies that will significantly influence your week ahead. The Sun, your ruling celestial body, finds itself in the Earth sign of Taurus at 28 degrees, occupying your 10th house of career and public reputation. This position creates a grounding effect on your naturally fiery expression, helping you channel your leadership qualities into tangible accomplishments and recognition in your professional sphere. As the Sun approaches the cusp of Gemini, you're in a transition period where stability meets new possibilities, perfect timing for completing long-term projects before embracing fresh opportunities. The moon will be traveling through Sagittarius, your fellow fire sign, creating a harmonious trine aspect with your Leo energy. This lunar position in your 5th house of creativity, romance, and self-expression amplifies your natural charisma and brings a spark of inspiration that can manifest as creative breakthroughs or heart-opening connections. Mercury, the communication planet, will be in Gemini, its home sign, activating your 11th house of friendships, social networks, and future goals. This placement brings exceptional mental clarity and verbal dexterity, making it an excellent time for networking, collaborative brainstorming, or presenting your ideas to groups. Venus, positioned in Cáncer at this time, occupies your 12th house of spirituality and the subconscious. This creates a somewhat uncomfortable energy for Leos who prefer direct expression, as you may find your affections and artistic sensibilities turning inward, perhaps manifesting as vivid dreams or a desire for private, intimate experiences rather than grand romantic gestures. Mars in Aries creates a powerful and supportive trine to your sun sign, energizing your 9th house of higher learning, travel, and expansion. This provides a surge of motivation for educational pursuits, philosophical exploration, or literal journeys to distant places, all with your characteristic Leo enthusiasm and confidence. Jupiter, the planet of growth and abundance, will be in Gemini, joining Mercury in your 11th house and expanding your social circle in remarkable ways. This placement suggests unexpected opportunities arising through your extended network, possibly bringing influential mentors or allies who appreciate your warm-hearted leadership style. Saturn continues its journey through Pisces in your 8th house of shared resources, transformation, and intimacy. This creates a somewhat restrictive energy around financial matters involving others, whether investments, loans, or joint ventures. The lesson here for Leo is patience and careful structure when it comes to financial entanglements. Uranus in Taurus maintains its revolutionary presence in your career sector, creating occasional unexpected developments in your professional life. On this particular date, it forms a challenging square aspect to your Leo planets, suggesting that remaining flexible with sudden changes in your career trajectory will be essential. Neptune in Aries occupies your 9th house, bringing a spiritualized quality to your quest for meaning and truth. This placement can manifest as inspired visions about your life purpose, but also carries the risk of idealizing certain paths or teachers. Discernment remains important. Pluto, deep in Aquarius, continues its transformative journey through your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. This ongoing transit represents a profound evolution in how you relate to significant others, bringing power dynamics to the surface for healing and transformation. Chiron, the wounded healer, positioned in Aries in your 9th house, connects with Mars on this day, potentially triggering sensitive areas around your beliefs and worldview. This could manifest as a healing opportunity related to educational experiences from your past. The North Node in Aries and South Node in Libra create an axis across your 3rd and 9th houses, suggesting your evolutionary growth involves moving away from overdependence on others' opinions and toward trusting your own wisdom and perspective. With these planetary positions, May 18th presents a day where your Leo nature feels supported by significant fire sign energy, yet challenged to integrate the practical elements of Earth and the emotional depths of water signs. The predominant theme is one of expressing your authentic self while navigating social and professional responsibilities with maturity. The Leo rising among you will feel these energies most pronouncedly in your external circumstances, while Leo Sun individuals will experience them as core identity shifts. For Leo Moon natives, these planetary positions will primarily affect your emotional landscape and intuitive responses. Consider this a day to showcase your leadership through thoughtful action rather than dramatic gestures. The cosmos supports a Leo who combines heart with wisdom. Leo, May 18, 2025 sparks a communication renaissance for your sign. With Mercury freshly in Gemini, your words dance with unusual eloquence, and ideas that have been gestating in your mind finally find their perfect expression. This planetary position forms a harmonious sextile to your Leo energy, creating an open channel for your most creative thoughts to flow freely into the world. The day begins with the moon in meticulous Virgo, challenging your natural tendency toward grand pronouncements. You may find yourself needing to back up your statements with facts and details more than usual. Your audience will be looking for substance behind your style today, so prepare accordingly. Take the extra minute to organize your thoughts before important discussions. Mars in fellow fire sign, Aries sends you a surge of communicative courage. If there's been a conversation you've been avoiding or a truth you've been reluctant to speak, today offers cosmic support for clearing the air. Your words carry an unusual power and directness that can cut through confusion and get straight to the heart of matters. Jupiter's position activates your subconscious realm, bringing insights bubbling up from deep within. Pay special attention to those sudden flashes of intuition or the ideas that seem to arrive fully formed in your mind. Your inner wisdom has important messages to deliver today, particularly regarding creative projects or heart-centered work. Venus in Gemini blesses your social communications with extra charm and diplomacy. You'll find it surprisingly easy to navigate potentially awkward conversations, as you're able to balance honesty with tact. This influence makes it an excellent day for mediating disputes or finding compromise in ongoing discussions. Saturn's influence creates a structured backdrop for communications involving shared resources or financial matters. Be prepared to have serious conversations about money, investments, or business partnerships. Your capacity for authoritative communication is heightened, making it a productive time for establishing boundaries or clarifying expectations. Neptune casts its dreamy influence over your creative expressions today. Your words carry a poetic quality that can move others emotionally. Consider writing important messages, working on creative projects, or expressing feelings to loved ones. Your ability to tap into universal themes through personal expression is heightened. Uranus brings its signature unpredictability to your intellectual sphere. Expect surprising turns in conversations, particularly in group settings. You might have a breakthrough realization during a casual exchange, or someone might present an idea that completely shifts your perspective. Stay open to these electric moments of insight. The North Node's position suggests that communications aligned with your authentic path will resonate most powerfully today. When speaking about what truly matters to you, your words will land with particular impact. This is not a day for small talk. The cosmos supports meaningful exchanges that move your purpose forward. Your most productive communication hours come in the early afternoon, when lunar aspects most favor clear expression. For important conversations, aim for this window if possible. Wearing blues or silvers can subtly enhance your articulation abilities, as these colors resonate with Mercury's influence today. As evening approaches and the moon shifts toward Libra, the communicative energy softens and becomes more diplomatic. This makes it an ideal time to smooth over any misunderstandings from earlier in the day or to find common ground in ongoing negotiations. End the day by harmonizing your communications, perhaps through a heartfelt conversation with someone you care about or by journaling your thoughts to capture the day's insights. On May 18, 2025, Leo's financial landscape appears particularly dynamic as the Sun forms a harmonious trine with Jupiter in your 8th house of shared resources and investments. This powerful alignment opens doors for significant financial gain through collaborative ventures and strategic partnerships. Your natural leadership qualities are magnified today, giving you an edge in negotiations or when pitching ideas that require financial backing. The cosmos is essentially handing you a golden ticket to explore new income streams, particularly those involving other people's resources or capital. Mercury's position in your career sector forms a favorable aspect with Venus in your house of earned income, suggesting that professional communications could directly translate to monetary rewards. A conversation with a superior or influential colleague might reveal an unexpected opportunity to increase your revenue. Listen carefully to proposals today, as they may contain hidden financial benefits that aren't immediately obvious. Mars in your 2nd house of personal finances is energizing your approach to money management. You're feeling more assertive about claiming what you're worth, which makes this an excellent day to request a raise, renegotiate terms, or pursue overdue payments. The planetary energy supports bold financial moves, provided they're grounded in realistic assessments of value rather than ego-driven demands. The moon in Aquarius illuminates your 7th house of partnerships, creating a subtle emotional undercurrent in business relationships. You might find yourself intuitively understanding a potential client's or partner's financial needs, which could help you position yourself advantageously in monetary discussions. Trust your instincts when it comes to sensing whether a deal feels right or if someone is being forthright about financial matters. Saturn's continuing presence in your joint finances sector brings a note of caution to today's otherwise optimistic financial outlook. While opportunities abound, there's a cosmic reminder that sustainable wealth requires disciplined management and careful consideration of long-term implications. Any financial commitment made today should be approached with thorough due diligence, particularly if it involves shared responsibilities or liabilities. Uranus in your 10th house forms an interesting square with today's planetary configurations, suggesting that financial opportunities may come through unconventional career developments or surprising professional turns. Don't dismiss unorthodox propositions or innovative approaches to monetizing your skills. What seems unusual could prove remarkably profitable in the Leo-like spotlight you're stepping into. Pluto's transformative energy influences your work sector, indicating that financial rewards may come through profound changes in your daily routines or job responsibilities. There's potential for discovering untapped resources through digging deeper into projects you're already involved with, perhaps uncovering value that others have overlooked. Neptune's position creates a slight haziness around some financial details today. Double-check the fine print before signing financial documents, and be wary of deals that seem too good to be true. Your typical Leo confidence could make you susceptible to viewing opportunities through rose-colored glasses, so maintain a healthy skepticism even as you pursue promising prospects. Venus and Jupiter's harmonious dance across your money houses suggest unexpected financial windfalls or gifts may come your way. This might manifest as a bonus, commission, royalty payment, or even a generous gesture from someone who values your contributions. There's a karmic quality to today's financial energy. Past generosity or investments may suddenly bear fruit. For Leos considering investments, the cosmic configuration favors areas related to communication technologies, entertainment industries, and creative ventures, all spheres where your natural talents tend to shine. Property investments also receive favorable aspects, particularly if they involve renovations or improvements that allow your aesthetic sensibilities to create added value. The asteroid palace in your financial sector enhances your strategic thinking about money matters today. You're able to see patterns and possibilities that might elude others, giving you an advantage in financial planning. Consider taking time to review your investment portfolio or financial roadmap. Insights gained today could prove valuable for months to come. Chiron's influence suggests healing around money wounds may be possible today. If you've struggled with financial self-worth issues or carry anxiety around abundance from past experiences, today's energy supports releasing those limitations. Recognizing your true value is the first step toward manifesting greater prosperity. For entrepreneurial Leos, today presents exceptional conditions for launching financial initiatives, particularly those that showcase your unique talents or vision. Seed funding, crowdsourcing campaigns, or pitches to investors receive favorable cosmic support, especially if your authentic passion shines through your presentation. The day's overall financial signature for Leo suggests expansion through strategic collaboration rather than solo efforts. Your financial growth potential multiplies when you leverage connections and combine resources with those whose strengths complement your own. The most promising opportunities may come through networking or social connections rather than isolated endeavors. As the day concludes, take time to express gratitude for your current resources while setting clear intentions for the prosperity you wish to attract. With Leo's natural affinity for abundance and today's supportive cosmic configuration, you're positioned to not only recognize financial opportunities, but to capitalize on them with characteristic confidence and flair. May 18, 2025 brings Leo natives a particularly auspicious alignment of energies across several life domains. With the Sun positioned in your 10th house of career and public recognition, a golden opportunity emerges to showcase your natural leadership abilities. This solar energy activates your professional sphere, bringing attention from authority figures and decision-makers who may have previously overlooked your contributions. Your innate charisma receives an additional boost today, making this an excellent time to schedule important presentations, interviews, or meetings where you need to make a lasting impression. The spotlight truly finds you without much effort on your part. Jupiter's position in Gemini continues to energize your 11th house of social networks, aspirations, and community connections. This creates a fortunate area around group activities, particularly those involving intellectual exchange or communication projects. Any collaborative endeavors started today have an increased chance of long-term success. Organizations you align yourself with now could provide unforeseen opportunities for growth and advancement in the coming months. Pay special attention to casual conversations at social gatherings. A seemingly unimportant exchange could open doors to something significant. Venus in Gemini forms a harmonious aspect with your Leo energy, enhancing your natural charm and appeal. This makes today particularly fortunate for social connections that blend friendship with professional networking. People find you especially magnetic and approachable, creating opportunities for beneficial alliances. Creative collaborations begun today have a special touch of inspiration and are likely to develop into something more substantial than initially anticipated. The moon's position activates your third house of communication and local environment, making short journeys, communication projects, and interactions with siblings or neighbors surprisingly fortunate today. An unexpected opportunity might arise through a conversation with someone in your immediate environment or during a short trip. Your words carry extra weight and persuasive power, so use this gift wisely in negotiations or important discussions. Financially, Mercury's favorable aspect to Pluto creates a pocket of opportunity around shared resources and investments. This is a particularly auspicious day for reviewing financial portfolios, discussing inheritance matters, or exploring new investment opportunities, especially those recommended through trusted associates. Your intuition about monetary matters is heightened, allowing you to sense which opportunities have genuine potential. Your creative expression receives a substantial boost from Neptune's position, making artistic pursuits, spiritual explorations, and imaginative projects especially favored. Any creative work you engage in today has the potential to touch others on a deep, emotional level. For Leos in creative fields, this represents a particularly fortunate area where your work could receive recognition or breakthrough opportunities. Romance also falls into your fortunate areas today, with passionate Mars energizing your relationship sector. For single Leos, a chance encounter could have surprising depth and potential. Committed Leos will find their relationships energized by a renewed sense of passion and understanding. The day favors honest conversations that strengthen bonds rather than create division. Health and wellness initiatives started today have staying power, particularly those related to establishing new routines or practices that nourish both body and spirit. Your vitality is strong, and activities that combine physical movement with mental engagement, like dance, martial arts, or team sports, prove especially beneficial and enjoyable. Your most fortunate physical locations today include elevated places with a view representing your career aspirations, social gathering spots where ideas are exchanged, and creative spaces where you can express your authentic self. Wearing gold or amber tones enhances your natural Leo energy and helps you attract beneficial opportunities. Numbers 1, 5, and 9 carry special significance for you today, potentially appearing in fortunate contexts. Pay attention when you encounter these digits, as they may signal an opportunity worth pursuing. The hours around sunrise and sunset are your power times, when your intuition is sharpest and your charisma at its peak. Use these windows for your most important endeavors. On May 18, 2025, Leo's social landscape takes on a particularly vibrant quality as several planetary influences converge to enhance your connections with others. With the sun traversing through grounded Taurus in your 10th house of public reputation, you'll find yourself naturally drawing attention in professional circles. This positioning illuminates networking opportunities that blur the lines between business and pleasure. People of influence are noticing your natural charisma today, making this an excellent time to leverage social connections for career advancement. The moon in expansive Sagittarius activates your 5th house of pleasure and self-expression, creating a perfect backdrop for social enjoyment. This lunar energy amplifies your already magnetic personality, making you the life of any gathering. Creative collaboration thrives under this influence. Artistic Leos, especially, will find themselves surrounded by admirers and potential collaborators who appreciate your unique vision and passionate approach. Mercury and Venus, currently dancing through communicative Gemini in your 11th house of friendships and community, create a particularly favorable atmosphere for group activities. Your words carry extra charm today, and you'll find conversations flowing effortlessly across diverse social circles. Venus here sweetens all your interactions, potentially bringing new friendships with intellectually stimulating individuals who share your interests in culture, arts, or humanitarian causes. Mars in sensitive Cancer occupies your 12th house of the subconscious, adding an interesting layer to your social interactions today. While you're outwardly radiant and engaging, you're also processing deeper emotional currents. This placement suggests beneficial connections happening behind the scenes, perhaps a private conversation with someone who becomes an unexpected ally or mentor. Pay attention to subtle social cues and intuitive hunches about people today. Jupiter's presence in Gemini amplifies the activity in your friendship sector, expanding your social horizons in meaningful ways. This beneficial influence suggests community involvement that connects you with like-minded individuals pursuing shared ideals. Organizations, clubs, or online communities provide fertile ground for relationships that combine intellectual stimulation with genuine emotional connection. Someone you meet through group activities today could become instrumental in helping you achieve an important personal goal. Saturn in Pisces, occupying your 8th house, adds a layer of depth and seriousness to certain relationships. While most of your social interactions today carry a light, enjoyable energy, there may be one connection that touches on more profound themes of trust, vulnerability, and mutual support. This could manifest as a meaningful conversation with someone you trust about shared resources, investments, or emotional support systems. Your planetary ruler, the radiant sun, forms a harmonious trine with transformative Pluto today, deepening your social magnetism and influence. People sense your authentic power and are drawn to your confidence. This aspect favors connections with those who appreciate your depth and aren't intimidated by your natural authority. Relationships formed or strengthened today have transformational potential. The asteroid series in Leo directly highlights your self-expression and reinforces your nurturing qualities. Friends and loved ones are especially receptive to your generous, warm-hearted approach. Your ability to make others feel special and appreciated strengthens bonds and creates loyalty within your